Hi everyone, Joe here. Welcome back to my 2017 fall series. And today I'm going to try to make some kind of arrangement for our front door. And I'm not going out to buy anything because I still have a lot of stuff left over. So I'm going to try to use some of this stuff that I have, and I'm going to see where it goes. This was the top to one of those bushels that I've been using in a few different places in the house. But I'm going to take it outside and I'm going to spray some polyurethane on it because it's really thin wood and I don't want it to overly warp due to weather changes. So I decided I'm going to try to make a few of those plastic bag pumpkins for this wreath, but I'm going to make them small. I'm using these really smaller bags which we get with our newspaper. I know a lot of you don't get newspapers anymore, but we still do. This is the bag that they come in. I'm going to stuff them with paper, and this is what it looks like once I've stuffed it, and I tie a knot in the top. And with this one, since it's so small, I'm using this really skinny masking tape, and that's what it looks like when I've done the stem and I did the masking tape. Same way again, in a cross, and then the two diagonals. So here's where I'm at so far. I've painted the stems and these little pumpkins that I want to use for the wreath. I polyurethane this cover from the bushel. I cut my garland to fit. I added in some of this burlap, which I had left over from my rustic Christmas tree, and I'm just going to wire this onto this top. Alright, so I have my wreath now wired to this bushel top, and I found some of this leftover Deco mesh orange that I've had, so I just used the wreath itself to kind of, I crimped it and I just put that here. I don't know, let's see how it looks. I don't know, I'm not great at doing this. Alright, I'm going to use this now. This is a Scarecrow attached to this broom, which we found in the dollar store a while ago, and he's been sitting in a bucket, so he might as well get some use and get some air. Next, I added in this vine. I had this ivy vine, so I put that in, and I had to adjust some of this burlap because it was underneath it, so I put it back on top again. So actually it should have been done the other way, the ivy first and then the burlap, obviously. Alright, so I'm almost done with it. What I did was I added in some, again, I went up into the attic and I was looking in through the bins, and I found some of these, I think they're mums. They were I only had like 4 of them, and they were loose, so I figured let me tie them into this arrangement. And then I added in some haphazard leaves that I had hanging around. This was a single leaf. I just wired it in, and things that I had cut up before and were just laying around. I found one cattail right here, so I wired this guy in. I put the 3 pumpkins I made down here again with the plastic bags. I wired them in. I didn't hot glue them in. I wired them in, and I added some leaves, and then this curly willow right here. I had this ribbon hanging around too that I didn't use, so I made a quick bow and I stuck that in too, and that's where it stands right now. I wanted to write on here, right on this crossbar, autumn greetings, and I'm going to see if I can do that, and then the wreath will be done and ready to hang. Oh, and I added this curly willow in around the outside too, so I don't know if you can get a full view, but that's it where it stands right now. Alright, so on that crossbar on the top of the bushel, I want to write autumn greetings. So I looked online for a font that I liked, and then I kind of freehand did this, and actually it said, so what I did was then now I needed to be the opposite of this, so I had to fold the paper over and then rub hard in order for it to be the opposite way, so now I can transfer it the right way onto that. And yeah, I guess there's a way to do this technologically, but I'm not going to do that. This is a real old-fashioned way that my mother and father used to transfer things, and I just remembered it. So I'm sure some of you are laughing because you know of a quick way to do this, but what can I tell you? All right, so let's see if this works. All right, so I think it kind of worked. Do you see it vaguely there? So now I'm going to try to, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Maybe use a marker. I don't know. All right, it's very sunny. I hope you can see it. There it is. I transferred it over, and then I just did it with marker. I did it with black, green, and a little bit of orange. And I brought it back outside again because I sprayed that and the entire thing with polyurethane. Okay, so it holds in that glitter and it'll stop that marker from running. Okay, there it is. The shade just went. The sun went behind a cloud. And there it is. Autumn greetings. Okay, so the next thing will be to hang this, and I'm going to have to use 2 heavy-duty 3M hooks because I don't like to put the hook over the door. Sometimes it stains the door. So I'll show you that when I put the wreath up. Okay, so there it is on the door. Now I just have to finish up the rest of my porch here, and it should be done. Okay, everybody. Like always, if you just stumbled on my video, please subscribe if you like. I have a lot of fall things, Christmas, and a lot of other stuff as well. And give me a thumbs up if you like this, and leave me a comment. You know, I always enjoy hearing from you. Okay, everybody, take care. Hope everybody's doing great. Bye-bye.